Imagine standing in your own living room, hearing the woman you love smirk and say, "I'm sleeping with your friends. If you can't take it, leave. They're real men." Your world stops. The air feels heavy and everything inside you screams, "This can't be real," but it is. And what I did next didn't involve shouting or crying. It involved something colder, a revenge so perfect that it made her lose everything she thought she had under control. My name is Ethan, and I was married to Sophie for 6 years. We weren't perfect, but I loved her. Truly. I worked long hours as an engineer while she stayed home, saying she wanted to focus on finding herself. I supported her, trusted her, believed every excuse she gave for her late nights and group meetups. Then one evening, that mask finally fell. I came home early from work with flowers. It was our anniversary. She was sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone, wearing a smirk that didn't fit the moment. When I handed her the flower, she didn't even look up. "We need to talk," she said coldly. I nodded, still smiling. "Sure, what's wrong?" That's when she said it. Word for word. "I'm sleeping with your friends, Ethan. If you can't take it, leave. They're real men." For a moment, I thought I misheard her. My mind went blank. Then the anger came, hot and sharp. But instead of exploding, I just looked at her, really looked at her. The woman who once cried when I got a wrong coffee order now stared at me like I was nothing. I could have screamed, thrown things, begged for answers. But instead, I smiled. "Okay," I said simply. That single word made her frown. She expected a fight, not silence. That night, I packed a small bag and left. But not because I was weak, because I knew silence was deadlier than rage. I had a plan forming, one that would make her regret every arrogant word. The next few days, I pretended to vanish. I blocked her number, moved in temporarily with my coworker, and didn't tell anyone where I was. My sudden disappearance made her nervous. I knew it. Because deep down, Sophie loved control. And when she couldn't see me, she couldn't manipulate me. But while she was busy playing queen of her fake world, I started collecting proof. You see, Sophie didn't know that I had access to our shared cloud storage, all synced from her phone. Photos, messages, and videos, all there. She had been messaging 2 of my supposed friends, Derek and Jason, mocking me behind my back. Messages like, "He's too soft to be a real man and he'll never leave. He's too scared to lose me." Every message, every picture, every voice note, I downloaded them all. I didn't react. I didn't confront her. I just waited. After 3 quiet weeks, she finally texted me, "You can come get your stuff if you want." "I'm done pretending." That was the message I'd been waiting for. I replied calmly, "Sure, let's meet tomorrow. I'll bring something for you too." The next evening, I arrived at the house. She looked confident, wearing a smug smile, standing beside Derek, one of my ex-friends. "Didn't take you long to move on," I said lightly. She shrugged. "I told you, Ethan, real men don't run away crying." I pulled a folder from my bag and placed it on the table. "You're right, Sophie. Real men don't cry. They plan." She frowned. "What's that?" I opened the folder and spread the papers. Screenshots. Call logs, her messages mocking me, and one more thing, legal documents. "I filed for divorce last week," I said calmly. "And since everything in this house, including the mortgage, the car and the joint account, is under my name, you have 48 hours to leave. Oh, and Derek, you might want to check your job inbox tomorrow." Derek blinked. "What do you mean?" I smiled. "You work at my company, remember? Or used to. HR received a copy of these messages. You're done." The silence that followed was delicious. Sophie's smirk vanished. Derek looked pale. She tried to speak, but I stopped her with one sentence. "You said they were real men. Good. Let's see if they can handle your mess now." I walked out without another word. By morning, both Derek and Jason had been fired for breaching company ethics, thanks to the very messages Sophie had written. And Sophie? She found out that I'd frozen the joint account and transferred ownership of everything. back to me before serving the divorce notice. Within a week, she was broke, homeless, and abandoned by the same friends she thought were her safety net. Months later, she called me, her voice shaky, defeated. "Ethan, can we talk?" I made a mistake. I smiled, hearing the same voice that once mocked me. "No, Sophie. You made a choice." Then I hung up. Revenge didn't need yelling or violence, just silence, proof, and precision. And now, when I look back at that night, at her smirk, her arrogance, I don't feel anger anymore. I feel peace. Because sometimes the sweetest revenge isn't destroying someone's life. It's letting them destroy themselves with their own pride. If you like the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.